Everything has a time, a season, and if you are not walking by faith and what you are walking by sight, which we've been told I don't know how many times, those walking by sight, O ye of little faith. You see, the truth is, you're scared of your own shadow, and you're trusting everything that you see with your eyes. Things aren't as they appear if you walk by faith. You see, many lies have been told, but there are people being led by the Father himself to come. They're commanded to come. They always say television, but if you really think about that word, lie, vision, wouldn't that be walking by sight? So when you're walking by faith and the Father commands them to come here and to seek refuge where his people are, and everybody keeps telling the old story, but the last time I checked, it's not a lamb that's coming, it's a lion, the king of the forest, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Wouldn't that be the lion? So if you're walking by faith, you completely understand there's nothing to fear. We are our own worst enemy by believing lies. I think it's high time for a lot of people to wake up to the Father's truth, not of the world's truth. The world is nothing but a big, huge, fat lady. Speaking of lightning bugs, there we go. They're coming up, and there is hope in the darkness that we're seeing. I always love those little lightning bugs, how beautiful they are here. And how wonderful and magnificent. Oh, I didn't mean to knock him off. Magnificent they are. But they're not destructive. Maybe that was a reminder for us to find the little hidden things in the world and in the Word. The Word is in us. It's on our heart. It's love. It's fulfillment of the law. And if we don't do as the Father commands and produce fruit in season, we can't remain. The Father's willing that none should perish. That's why he saved a remnant to understand that is willing to go to his throne for all nations. All nations are engrafted together as his people. If we obey, do good unto those. If you don't want to be done bad, don't do others bad. Don't backlash at them if you don't want backlashed back. Because what you dish out is what you get. We're supposed to speak words of life. And lashing out and, not having the fruits to make a beautiful garden, the fruits of the Spirit, you know, the sun's going down on everybody's choice of what they get. And the Father is just, another lightning bug, in his decisions. And his decision is based off of what we choose. Remember, ye shall be as gods. In other words, we choose the path that we get. You can't do wrong and not expect to be repaid. It says when the thief is found, to command for repayment of double for the trouble, right? There's been many going through things because the Father knew they could endure it. But you know what? Maybe it's twofold, and we just needed to work a few things out of ourselves and realize what's really important in life. So, back during Thanksgiving, I did a video, and that's stuff I've pulled out of the creek. And the video is, if all you have tomorrow is what you were thankful for today, what would you have? So, thinking about that, I had an elder tell me everything is dust. So if you're not thankful for anything, does it go to dust? And what is left is all you were thankful for? Something to really think about. Our elders are not elderly. They are full of wisdom and full of experience that we ourselves can learn from. We need to listen to them. You grow up from being a child, and man puts away childish things. What? Honesty, love unfailing, trust unfailing, looking up to your elders, your mom, your dad, your grandparents, seeing their journey they've been on and learning from them so we don't make those same mistakes. Or maybe they set the good example and you've kind of veered from that path, that we need to return to what is good. When you grow up, you learn the 6, yea, 7 deadly sins in Proverbs, the book of wisdom. In Galatians 5, it tells you the fruits of the Spirit. If you look at those words and look at a child, it's all over the children. We put that away. A lot do, for selfish reasons. But some, even in a ripe old age, still have a child's heart. And that's what the Father longs for. The process has been for the bride that is childlike and faithful to be one with Him, to save the world. He doesn't want the world destroyed. Your choice is why it's destroyed. But it's not the way we think. It has to do with that person. Not everything. It's free will, what remains. Don't believe everything a man says to you. What the Father says is what stands. Have you not experienced how man fails you all the time? Makes promises, can't keep them. There's one that does, and he is here. He first appeared unto his own, those seeking him with a true heart. It's to save the world, not to destroy it. And your choice depends on what happens to you, not the majority. See, we can't take free will from others. I just pray the ones who don't understand, I think said best that, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do.